Carol here from Tiny Space Health. Today, you and we're going to do some more beginner balances. Okay, now I have a chair, and hopefully you've got a chair or a wall or something like that if you need to hold on to it. So I'm going to go through different levels, but keeping it pretty simple. So we've got another video out there with this sort of stuff, but this is a little bit different, so a few different ones for you. So just get somewhere where you're comfortable, a little bit of space around. So I'm going to start with the tree. Now we did this in the other one as well, but I think it's a good one to just redo. Okay, so as a beginner, try to plant, or anyone, doesn't have to be beginner, just try to spread your toes as you do this. I know that can be a bit difficult. Spread your toes. You can be on the floor, not on a mat as well. It's a bit easier on the floor. I'm going to stand on the mat today just so you can see my feet better. Spread the toes, plant the foot, slight bend in the knee, brace the tummy. Okay, so you're going to try to balance on your right leg first. Okay, so we're going to keep it really simple. We're going to grab this foot, this other foot, grab it, and bring it in. You're going to turn your hip out and touch, so it's like your heel is just touching above the ankle of your right foot. And that's the position we're going to be in for tree. This is the basic tree. Now, you've got a chair there. You can grab hold of the chair. I'll just do that, so I'm being true to myself. Okay, so right foot planted, other foot's in, holding onto your chair if you need. Okay, if you don't need it, don't hold on to it. From here, try to find what they call in yoga a drishti point. So you try to find a point somewhere that is not moving. So, you know, hopefully no one's in your room dancing around. Don't look at them, okay? Just look at a point that isn't moving somewhere. And you try to focus on that point to keep your balance. So arm out makes it easier here. And obviously if you're using this, that makes it easier. But if you are using a chair, just try to take your hand off it every now and then. If you think, oh yeah, I think I can hold that, take your hand off. Keep it nearby so you feel safe. Always feel safe. That's important, okay? Because you'll get your balance better as you go. As you move on, do it more, you'll get better at it. But arms out here is easier. It's like, you know, when you see the people on the tight ropes, arms are out, that's the best part, best way to balance. So you can just stay there for a little bit. And get your shoulders, pull them back, and keep your head up, and look at your drishti point. Okay, and smile if you like. Okay, that's long enough on that leg. So we're just going to short the leg out and shake that leg, because we're just doing beginner level. All right, just start her off. Okay, we're not doing hard stuff today. Okay, so you're going to go with your left leg. Spread the toes as much as you can. Plant the foot. Slight bend in the knee, so don't lock the knee out. Okay, we're here, arms out. This leg, you turn the hip out and then put the toes on the floor and the heel into just above your ankle, the other leg. So arms out, keeping nice and tall. And I think I lost my music then, doesn't matter. So using this hand to balance and arms out. Keeping arms nice and wide. You know, we can bring them up here if we want to, but out to the side is the best place for balance. If you're feeling, oh, that's too easy for me, bring the arms up. Make it a little bit more challenging for you. But I'm just staying here today. Okay. And then we're going to drop the hands down. Okay. Roll the shoulders. Well done. So you know as you get better with that one, you're going to still be holding onto your chair if you want, but you can bring the foot up onto the part of your calf there. So if you did that today and you're like, oh yeah, that's too easy, go here, okay? Go there, use this a little bit, use your chair, and then put that arm out. Remember to turn that out, turn the hip out. So you know what to do. I'm going to shake my legs. Okay, so shake your legs. And we're going to go into the next one. Okay, we kept it pretty easy today. Hopefully that's good for you. What are we doing next? Okay, we're going to do one. I quite like doing this one. It's just sort of, we're going to grab hold of your chair if you like, okay? Weight on your right leg. Just bring the leg forward, so lifting up your left leg. So just lifting it up here. You don't have to hold the chair if you don't want to. Again, it's your option. If you feel like, oh, that's fine, just go there, all right? So lifting it up to the front, and from there we're going to bring that foot back, and then we're going to squeeze the glutes at the back. It's like the start of what sort of, I don't know, in my classes I call Aeroplane. And you're going to squeeze that one. So I'm going to go sideways actually. So it might be easier for you to be this way as well. So if you're on your right leg, weight on the right leg, left leg lifts up. So you're balancing here. If you don't want to use a chair, don't use the chair. I'm going to use it today. Make it easy on myself. Bring that leg through, just nice and slow, and then just touch. If you want to, you can just touch it to the floor, like that. Okay, keep your eye gaze forward. Touch it to the floor, and arms go out to the side. I'm a bit close to the wall here. It's a bit silly. Anyway, that's the start of like an aeroplane, but you might be here. And just really squeeze the glutes here, leaning forward a tiny bit. Okay, because we don't want to hurt our back. Trying to keep everything in line. And then we're going to bring it forward again. Yeah, and then back. And hold it there. Even if you're just touching the floor, that's fine, because we're just starting. Okay, and then bring it back to center and have a little break, because you might be feeling, oh, that's enough on one leg for a while. Okay, just give it a little break. Give it a shake around. Okay, and then we're going to go with the other leg. Yeah, I lost my music, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll be fine. All right, we're going to keep going. So you're going to put your weight on your left leg. I'm going to face you this time. Okay, same one. Okay, arms out to the side, hands on the chair if you like. I'm going to go hands out to the side and see how I go, because I'm a bit unbalanced today. Lifting up the right leg to the front, and then just bringing it through, keeping your balance. Find that drishti point, and then just tapping the floor at the back. Just tapping the floor. If you want, you can lift it up. I'm sort of lifting it up a bit now and then bring it through to the front again. Up and back down to the floor. Okay, just a little bit of movement. Shake it out. Shall we go? Shall we go with the first leg again? Okay, we're going to go with the first leg again. So weight is on your right leg. I'm going to use my chair again, because my balance is not too good today. Finding my drishti point, lifting the leg up. Staying nice and tall through the body here, and then we're going to bring it back. I'm going to hold that, so I'm going to lift it a little bit. Lift my hand off the chair, squeezing the glutes as we're here, leaning a tiny bit forward. And then coming back through center, back up and down. Okay, good job. Roll the shoulders, shake them out, because you don't want to be out here all the time. You're going to give those shoulders a little bit of a rest. Okay, so we're going second leg. Okay, left leg, weights on the left leg. Spread the toes, hands on the chair if you need. Lifting up, and then bringing it through to the back. Nice and slow. And then tapping the floor if you need a little bit of a lean forward. Squeezing the glutes. You don't have to tap the floor. You can have it just off the floor if you like. And you can lean a little bit forward. You don't have to have the head up here. You can have it a little bit facing down towards the ground as well. Main thing is to keep the spine fairly straight. Okay, and not hurt yourself. Main thing is to not hurt yourself. Lifting up and back down. How'd you go? Alright, so in time, we're going to be doing those full aeroplanes, aren't we? You know, with the leg out the back. But not today. Alright, so what else was I going to do? Having a bit of a mental block here. I know I was going to, that's what I was going to do. We're doing a lot of classes anyway, so you're just going to put the weight on your right leg, grab hold of your chair if you like, hopefully you got a chair, and just swing this foot and grab hold of it. Now, I know in yoga, quite often when we do the dancer pose, we'll grab the inside of the foot. Your hand will grab the inside of the foot, but I like to grab the outside. That feels more comfortable for me. So just do what's right for you. We're not doing the full dancer pose today. We're just going to stay here. Now, if you are feeling good today, oh jeez, it's just all over the place. But you can just balance like this. See if you can just keep your balance and try to keep the knees fairly close together. And then get your hip here. I'm going to hold on to my chair. Get your hip, this hip here, and push it forward. We're just going to increase the stretch into the glutes, and that's the thigh, the muscles at the front of the leg. So pulling that foot into your bottom more and trying to keep the knees fairly close together. So this is good. Now if you're here, that might be about enough for you, so we're just going to bring it down. Okay, we're just keeping it really simple today. We're not going to go the full dancer, we're just going to be bringing that leg up. So I'm not going to have to go for the hog here and not use my chair, because I have to change hands. You can, if you want to use your chair, just turn around or face your chair. Okay, I'm going to go here, hand out to the side to keep my balance, spreading my toes on that balancing foot, lifting this one up, knees together, close together, pulling the foot in towards my butt, and then getting this hip and pushing that hip forward to increase the stretch. So it's a good balance, but it's also a really good stretch for the front of the thigh. So hopefully you're doing all right. Maybe don't watch me, I'm moving around a bit too much. Find your drishti point. And then we're going to come back down. Okay, so that's really good. That's 3 different ones today we've done. And last one we're going to do, because from that one we can actually do other ones where we're leaning forward, but we're not doing that today. We're just going to keep it simple. Yeah. Okay, so the other one is just going up on the toes. So feet just shoulder width apart and just go up on the toes. Just try to keep your balance on your toes, arms out to the side again, because that's going to help us keep our balance. Keeping up on the toes, drishti point, looking at the drishti point, and staying there for a few more seconds. 3, 2, oops, 3, 2 and 1. That was a quick one. I came down. All right, so from here, just a little bend through the knees and keeping your chest up right now. This is not really a balance, but we're just doing a little stretch at the back of the calves. Okay, so keeping chest up, little bend down, and then come back up, just releasing the legs. Okay, let's go one more time. Up on the toes, arms out to the side, balancing. Whoops, here we go. Up on the toes. Now if you find, oh, that's too easy, arms go up. Right? Arms go up. Oh, there we go. Try to keep your balance. Keep up there on the toes. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down. Good job. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to just go through, so we've done 4 different ones today. So they're good to just use anytime, cooking in the kitchen, whatever you're doing, anytime, just have a try of any of them. But we'll just go back through the first one again. Do you remember that one that we did at the start? And going from the knee forward and back. So aeroplane, I'm just going to go sideways, this way. So knee forward, lifting up. Use the chair if you need, or hands down to the side, or hands out to the side. Different options. So from there, leg goes through, and just a little way to the floor, just a little tap. See, I'm leaning my weight a tiny bit forward to try to keep my back straight. I don't want to arch my back, I don't want my leg up here, because if I have my leg up there, I've got to lean forward, okay, to keep my back straight. So just there, and then bring it back through, and back down. Okay, you good? Go the other leg. All right, I'm going to go this way as well, because I'm just a bit worried I'm going to whack the wall. All right, so knees up, and then knee is coming back. I'm going to try with the hands down this time, just tapping the floor, leaning forward just a tiny bit there, keeping that balance. Slight bend in this leg, and then knee comes up, hold, and down. So how was that? Hopefully pretty good. We'll go back through the last one again, just up on the toes just to finish. Holding out to the side. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Just bend the knees, come down, a little stretch in the calves. Staying up nice and tall. Not leaning over here, we're not doing a squat, we're just stretching out the backs of the calves, coming up and reaching out to the side again as we go up on the toes. It's a really good one. Arms out, arms up, come on, challenge. Arms up, staying up on the toes. Woo. Drishti point. Whoa, here we go. And back down again. Well done. Okay, shake it out. Thanks for joining me. So you've got 4 different little balances in there. Try to keep that up, and we're going to progress together. And you have a great day, and thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.